Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and another decluttering video. I wanted to share another 20 things to declutter right now and ways to help minimize your life, because as you guys know, for me, having less stuff just means way less overwhelm and just helps me feel a little bit more organized. So if you don't know my channel, I'm Lara and I have done dozens of minimizing and organization videos, as well as loads of budgeting and planning videos. So I have tried to work our way around the house, but I feel like minimalism is just an ongoing journey and I'm constantly wanting to do more and more. So we are hoping to move very soon, and when we do, we're going to have so many things that we don't want to take with us. So for us, we're going to go room to room and we will keep doing that. So recently I've done my kitchen and my home office environment declutter. So if you haven't seen those, I will link them in the description bar. But I wanted just to caveat this video to begin with, just by saying this isn't to be wasteful, this isn't to throw things away, this isn't to chuck decent things away. That's not what it's about. Really, if anything, it's things not to accumulate in your life. So if you're starting off as a homeowner, or you've just started renting away from a family home, then maybe this will serve as inspiration for things not to buy and not to clutter up your life with. So don't be wasteful and throw things away. Obviously, it goes without saying, give to charity and donate, and also sell things. You can make lots of money through Marketplace, for your trash is someone else's treasure for sure. And obviously from a frugal standpoint as well, you guys know that I do love to be frugal, so it's not about throwing things away at all. So hopefully you'll see that from the place that it is coming from. Basically, maybe I should retitle it Things Not to Accumulate. But anyway, let's get into the video and share 20 things to declutter right now. If you find any of these tips helpful or useful, then do give the video a like so that it can help it rank in the algorithm and more people can find it and be inspired by it. And don't forget to subscribe here if you're new to my channel. I upload 3 times a week and I absolutely love having you guys here in my audience. So number 1 on the list is old remote controls. We have remote controls for things like a skybox when we don't own a skybox. These will go on eBay. People are always looking to buy these secondhand, and you can actually make money rather than just throwing them away, or give them to charity if you so wish. The next thing is computer games. So when they all come in their boxes, you can actually take them out of these boxes. Sometimes you might have like a stack like you would have done with DVDs. You can take them out and just take the little memory chip, or little chip that they're on, and store them either in a storage box, like a little sleeve, or just put them all into one box, and it will just help with getting rid of so many extra boxes that you don't need. Number 3 is puzzles with pieces missing that you no longer either play, or if they're missing, you might want to only do a puzzle that is a complete puzzle set. If you've kind of done it before and you know you're not going to do it again, donate it to charity, or sell it on Marketplace or something like that, because it's just taking up extra space for maybe a new puzzle that you might like to buy or borrow, or just extra space that you need to use. So the 4th thing is books that you have read that you will not read again, or that you've never got round to reading. It's okay to throw them away. Obviously, when I say throw, I mean to give them to other people. My neighbour and I, we do like a little book swap. So when she's finished a book and she recommends it, I read it, and vice versa. It's a great way of obviously spending less in the first place and getting rid of books if you need the space. Number 5 is vases that you do not use. I'm a bit guilty of this. I've got loads of different vases, lots of which don't really suit any particular flower size. So really, I don't need to keep these. And these are great things to buy in the thrift stores as well, because they are so affordable in there, and you can always get loads of different choices. So give your vases to charity and only buy the ones that actually you're going to use. The next item to declutter right now is coasters that you no longer use, or that you have too many of. Lots of coasters that we have in this house were like peeling off at the edges where they've got so much water damage to them. We don't need them because there's only 2 of us here, and we, especially at the moment, don't really get visitors. You really only need, say, an extra 2 or 3 additional to what you have for yourselves, because you're probably never going to have that many people over. And actually, do you even use a coaster anyway? We don't really use them very often. Number 7 of the things to declutter right now is sponges that have not been changed recently. These can harbour loads of bacteria and disease, and it's really not very clean or hygienic to use them. So throw them away. I wouldn't be giving these ones to charity. This goes for makeup sponges and bath sponges, and obviously cleaning sponges as well. Okay, the 8th thing to declutter, hands up if you're guilty of this, takeaway menus. How many have you got in the drawer when realistically they are all on the phone? You don't need to have a piece of paper to tell you what's on the deals or the menu. You can look it all up online. Okay, number 9, the 9th thing to declutter right now is old towels that you no longer need, or that can maybe be cut up into rags to use for cleaning cloths or donated to dogs charity or anything like that. We've just recently got rid of 2 bin bags full of old towels and sheets that we have not used in about 10 years. They are, in fact, some of them still had the labels from when I was at school on them, and that, my friends, was a long time ago, and we haven't used them, so they're just taking up space. Like I said, you can repurpose them, make out cleaning rags or bedding for animals, or, you know, cleaning up after dogs have been out on muddy walks. But definitely try and declutter this area. This one is full of stuff I'm sure that you'll be able to declutter. Okay, the 10th thing to declutter is bottles with lids that have broken, that are no longer watertight, or even Tupperware that you cannot find the lid for. The bottles is for me a really good one, because we have got children's water bottles from school that they get dropped so often, and obviously hygienically it's good to replace them after a few months anyway, maybe 6 months to a year, just because the lids are like harbouring bacteria and awful things when you can't quite wash them up. So opt for maybe a clean canteen where you can actually really wash them up properly, so you won't need to replace them. But these, you know, the cheaper products that you may buy that you actually do need to replace more often, and if they're leaking anyway, they're no good to anybody. Okay, number 11 is dried up old paints and children's crayons that are broken, or pencils that just have no real life left in them. Paints is a big one for us. We've got those like pots that we do crafting with, and the paint is just dried up and no good to anybody, so definitely think about decluttering those. Okay, number 13 is the buttons that came with things that you no longer wear. You don't even own them. You always seem to get the little buttons to replace things if they break, and if you've thrown that item away, then chances are you won't need to replace the buttons on them. So you can actually use these for craft supplies, and you're making things and making little things for around the house. Or if you don't need them, then just declutter them. Okay, number 14 is ill-fitting bras. Have you seen Bad Moms?
This isn't my mom bra, this is my sexy bra.
Shut up.
Don't laugh.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, we've all been there. They're ill-fitting, they're bad for you, they're not supportive, they need to be replaced anyway after a few years. I mean, I'm a bit of a, like, you will know, after my no-buy year, January, the bras were the first thing I bought, because they're a sorry state of affairs, and yeah, just declutter them if you're never going to wear them again. Okay, especially for this time of year, the next thing to declutter right now is broken Christmas decorations that cannot be fixed, and that you won't ever be able to use again, even if you have tried to fix them and they haven't worked. Just keeping it for sentimental sake, it's not always a good idea when it comes to minimalism, and you're never actually going to use it again. Okay, number 16 is lost earrings that you only have one of, that you cannot wear singly. Like, I can obviously wear a single hoop there because I've only got one piercing that side, but you know, if you're not going to be able to wear a dangly pair of earrings because you've only got one of them, maybe it's time to declutter it. Okay, next, number 17 is things like receipts, which I have plenty of knocking about because I think, oh, I might need to take that back. These can all be kept digitally and stored and easily to look through, whether it's for tax reasons. You need to make sure you keep all of your receipts, put them in a folder, keep them somewhere all together, and check the dates on things. When I found recently a receipt for Marks and Spencer's from 2017, I'm thinking, yeah, I probably could get rid of that one. I think I might have missed one out there, because I'm back up to tip number 12, and it is drawings from your children that you probably don't need to keep on to. I mean, some of my friends I know that keep everything that their children do, and of course that is so cute and lovely memories, but you know, some of them are like literally like one stroke of a pencil, and I just don't think when they're 18 you're really going to care that much. Maybe you will, and if you do, then you can take pictures of them and store them digitally so that you can always look back on these memories. But maybe if you want to put every one of their pictures up on the fridge, and then by the end of the week you go through as a family and you say which are your favourite ones, and then you put that favourite one away into a special folder to keep in the loft, and then the rest maybe might be filed under bin. Okay, back down to number 18 is old prescriptions, sunglasses and glasses. I actually found my glasses the other day and I had my eyes lasered in 2016, I think. So I don't need glasses anymore. I don't know why I've held on to them. Obviously your prescription changes. Even if you haven't had them lasered, you still don't need old glasses that do not suit your prescription any longer. Number 19 for all my old schools, this is phone books. Do you remember the yellow pages used to get delivered all the time? So much paper and printing. These are all available online and you don't need to store paper books that just take up so much space. Just look it up online. And number 20 is uncomfortable shoes that you are never going to wear because they hurt your feet too much. I'm a sucker for this. If you saw my minimizing my shoe collection, I did it maybe 4 years ago, and I need to do it again because there's so many shoes there that I haven't worn since that, but I don't want to throw away because I don't know, maybe they're expensive or I really like them, but if I'm never going to wear them again, really what purpose is that serving me? If they are expensive, put them on Vestia or Depop or eBay and sell them and make money to buy shoes that are comfortable or just to save. I really hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Let me know in the comments what you will take from this and what you will declutter right now, or what you have too much of that you need to declutter that I haven't mentioned. This is part 2, so check out part 1 in the description bar, and I will probably be doing more of these videos like this. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to like it if you enjoyed it and subscribe to follow along. Thanks for watching. I said that already. Bye.